Hi, I'm Roger Blum with Cruise and Port Advisors, and I'm back here in Miami Beach with
Shannon McKee of Access Cruise, and I'm so happy to be with you. It's been a whole week since I've seen you, Roger. How was your weekend?
It was great. My daughter, and I shouldn't be bragging, but she is a theater student at the University of Florida, and we were just up there to see the musical that she was in, and I'm really proud. How about your weekend?
She took the lead, right?
She had one of the leads. How was your weekend?
It was good. For us, it's all about Halloween. I've got youngsters, so we had a big Halloween bash. Super fun and exhausting all at the same time, but worth it each and every single year.
I saw a picture of your costume. It's pretty impressive.
I know. I went as a voodoo priestess. I'm starting to have a little fun with my costumes now as the kids get a little bit bigger and they're not scared anymore.
Well, speaking of scared, one nice thing has happened is that the CDC and the cruise industry seem to be getting along really well these days.
You know what? That is the best news. Last week, you and I were talking about the CDC and the extension of the no-sail order, or if they would drop it, not a no-sail order, the conditional sail order, and if they would drop it. And I predicted that they wouldn't drop it, they would modify it, and that's in fact what they did. They just made some small modifications, but the greatest news is that the CDC and the cruise industry, it sounds like the communication is robust and it's flourishing back and forth, and so in January, the conditional sail order drops and it goes to a voluntary sail order.
Well, that's right. And one of the big things for the cruise lines is that they've been requiring vaccinations. But I just had to also get a COVID test because the cruise lines are also requiring COVID tests in addition to the vaccination. And the reason is I'm sailing on the Celebrity Apex for their inaugural and naming ceremony.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Psst, you're hot. I
Uh-huh.
know. You got an invite.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to miss out, but you're going to tell me all about it, right?
Yes, but we are going to be sailing at the same time with our spouses in 2 weeks on the MSC Seashore for their inaugural, and they're doing their naming ceremony.
I cannot wait. There are so many new ships coming out. I didn't get to go on the Mardi Gras, but I'm sure that there was some fantastic, I saw all the news, technology and new features on board that ship. So I'm looking forward to the MSC ship. I'm looking forward to hearing more about the Celebrity Apex. And you know, earlier we got to go on the Scarlet Lady as well.
That's right, that was cool.
Really fun. That had some really interesting features, and that's what the cruise industry does best, right? They put out the wow, and they have some great technology and some really unique concepts. So I'm excited for you to be able to go on, and I'm excited to go on the MSC ship later this month.
No, it's really cool, and I think one thing that many people in the industry do realize that even though there was a pause in the industry, the ships kept getting built, kept getting delivered, and so many of those ships that were delivered during the pause are finally getting their coming out parties, they're getting their naming ceremonies, they're getting their inaugurals. So even Vantage just had the naming ceremony for their luxury expedition ship, Ocean Explorer. So it's just rolling and rolling and rolling. Things are happening.
So it's all positive news from here. I know you were talking about Richard Fain and some of the comments that he made around, you know, having testing on board, and that even though with everything that they've done, the ships are sailing 50 to 70% full, as well as, what did you say, a handful of cases on board out of like
the number he said is they've carried 500,000 passengers.
Wow.
And they've had 150 cases which were isolated with no spread. So I think there's a lot to celebrate. I'm going on an inaugural, which means I get to dance.
Woo! I heard you dance though this weekend.
I did.
Was that last weekend?
I did this weekend, and on the MSC Seashore, if you're really nice, I'll dance with you.
All right, can't wait. Get your dancing shoes on.
Wave goodbye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.